France for destroying my voice. We'll just... so much scotch. What's with this gear? It's well maintained for a gear that's just left lying around like this. I think I gotta hit a switch. Thank you. Oh yeah. Cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes. I rarely even smoke cigars. Get some cigar. Wait, how the hell do I get up there? Do I gotta go... I thought there was a jump somewhere. Oh, I can't get this way. I think Bob, I was gonna have to travel all the way around the other way. Can I not press you? Go. Iron G whip. Oh, maybe it's for regular... Oh, it's for the gear then. Yes, because G, that throws off gear. My bad. My bad. Leave that one alone. Yeah, I've always been pretty jealous of people like that. It stems from just not liking hearing your own voice, I guess. What do you do instead, Ken? Well, I just fucking talk non-stop for 3 hours in every stream. Makes sense. What about other times? Well, I don't know, I worked for years. I do front of the house stuff. I know, 20 years of yelling at people too. Perfect. I've always wanted to be a librarian. No joking. I mean, I love reading so damn much. It's just very difficult to get into the system down here. Because those people do not give up their jobs unless they die. I would have thought there would be someone living in a place like this. Check it out. It's really... I think this dude actually had things for sale as well. They know my addiction to saving. Anyone who doesn't save at every save point is weird. What the hell is that one file on there? Run across? You can go away. Ken, you have infinite room. It's true. And to get out of these R2 and L2. For whatever, EPXE doesn't like reading those at the same input time. I don't know why, but DuckStation's cool with it. Hey Faye, this is a surprise. There's someone living in this place. It's been a while. I thought I could hear the sound of your gears. I assume they are yours? Well, anyways, come on back in here and make yourself at home.
I'll fight all you bitches today!
Been a long time since my last visitor. What happened? Did you fall from the surface? I guess that's it. I see. It's too bad. I can tell from the sound that you are both ride good gears. Nice. But the legs seem to be playing up a bit. You can tell what's wrong just by the sound of its footsteps. Easy to know what's wrong with a gear by the sounds they make. My guess is that one of them needs a new hydromechanic pipe in its joints. Making a nasty sound. Must be hard to walk with, too. Oh, by the way, the name's Balthazar. You can just call me Old Man Ball. Oh yeah? So it looks like we got a real fanatic here, huh? An old man like you doing in a place like this. Guess you can call me a fossicker. Or a collector of things. Is that really a word? I can tell you I've never used that word in my life either. Here, to search for gold. Say rewarding washings or waste plates to rummage or search around for possible that 2 in a row for you? There is much to be found lying around in this here stalactite cave. A collector, huh? Sounds interesting. The things on this shelf, are they some of the stuff you have found? You mean the fossils? They're one of the things I collect. Feel free to have a look at them. Around here you can dig up ancient machines along with human and animal fossils. Notice anything particular on these shelves? They go from oldest on the left to newest on the right. You're an archaeologist or something, old man? I don't quite see what you're talking about. These look like a bunch of old bones to me. Hey, what do you think? Let me see. First, there are no human bones up to here. Then, from here on over to the right, something slightly different, I guess. Yes, from a certain point in time, human fossils suddenly no longer appear. That point is roughly 10,000 years ago. What does that mean? Don't ask me. I don't know for sure. I just put bones on the shelf. But my guess is there were no humans on this planet before then. At least it appears so. How could that be? What about all that talk about evolution? You mean the theory of evolution is taught by the ethos, right? You can't trust that. Rather, I believe in the old legends and myths. Legends? Myths? Is this an anti-evolution game? Haven't you heard of this story? They say that humans and God lived together in a paradise in the sky. God's protection, there was no fear of death, and natural disasters were entirely unknown. Then one day the humans ate a forbidden fruit which gave them incredible wisdom. But God drove mankind from the paradise for their sin. Bitter at having been driven out of paradise, humans used the wisdom they had gained to make giants. With these giants, they planned to challenge God himself, but God poured his wrath down on them. All those who defied God were destroyed, but God himself did not escape unharmed, taking paradise with him. The wounded God buried himself deep beneath the ocean to sleep for eons. Before going to sleep, God used his remaining power to create right-hearted humans to live on this planet. These people are said to be our ancestors. Anyways, I'll stop my rambling now. I'm sorry, it just kind of sounds funny with that story. I'm mad at you. What are you gonna do about it? I'm like, we're making giants! Okay. Can't I do upgrades with you, buddy? By the way, does this cave have an exit? Here's an exit in the excavation site beyond the sand barrier. You can get outside through there. You mean that huge wall you can see from your entrance? Yes, that's it. On the other side is an old Ava excavation site. They built the wall when Ava was excavating here to keep the sand from falling in from above. But they've stopped working there now. So how do we open such a huge thing like that? If it's a wall, you can probably break it down. Hold your horses there, youngins. No matter how good a gear you have, you'll never break that wall down. Much too strong. So let's make a deal. A deal? The wall was closed due to the reaction of the sand sensor. Thanks to that, now I can't get through to the other side either. Maybe it happened when you two fell in there. Were you boys fighting up there or something, perhaps? You seem to be able to tell everything. Anyway, so what can we do about it? It's very simple. You just have to turn off the sand sensor switches. Doing that will keep the barrier from closing again. While you two are doing that, I'll open it up. Right, got it. The sensors are in 2 places. You should see their flashing red lights. Well, good luck then. Let's go, Bart. Oh, before you go, I can share some parts and fuel with you. Just talk to me whenever you need something. Thanks, old man. Well, we'll go and finish our part of the deal then. I was at the correct place. Now hurry and shuffle. No, I want... Yes. Where are the sensors? Where are they? No, need some stuff. Engine is a good idea. What do we got? No. No, yeah, that's where we gotta go. We have 1200 output. I mean, it is better. Yes, I have a lot of money. Whoever would have thought fighting uselessly for a while is good. My armor. My fuel is so cheap in this game. I mean, I'm cool with it, I just... I'm not proud of that, alright? But what's done is done, right? Leather G whip. Good. Let's see what you got for peoples. Buy a couple more. Alright, what do we got to sell here? We have gold nugget, eyeball, YouTube. Pens, negative, accessories. Bye, buddies. Alright, so the first one is east, and I think it's east. Right, it's this way. Might be the one I usually forget to do in the beginning. Oh, it's right there? I thought there was a long hallway. Output's crazy important. Disengaged. Another cool thing is the end game gear for your robots. Instead of running like 10,000 gas, you run like 1,500 or 1,000 and have crazy high output. Which, I mean, all your attacks are static, they don't scale. If you're using more magic robots, like, you know, Bart will get his, what does he get? He gets the missile attack, I think uses a ton of gas. And then mostly Ellie, you actually want to run high gas robots. But smaller tank, higher output, throw on a charger, you're good to go. Couple magnetic coats, which I gotta save up for. I think I already have enough for a few of them. Anything over there? Last time I played this, I got lost. Pretty much get lost in all the play. Like half the fun in RPGs. I ain't no speedrunner. He might be the repair bot. Don't really need repairing though. Fix bot. You do the fix thing. We're full health and fuel. No sense dicking around with him. Can't just put the damn robots to fly straight, sadly. A lot of experience.
I was nervous and you were so pretty.
See? Told you Ildan's the bully. I'm gonna get on my robot and beat your ass. Go. You got a new ether thing? do have level 2. Awesome. Extra AR plus 1. That's better than some part that I have. We're an extra AR. Perfect. Just don't want to lose the agility. It's so tough not to want to use Emeralda, and I could potentially take out... But see, Emeralda is all ether as well, which is very nice. Yeah, that would do ether attacks then. I guess robot is pretty. Disengaged. Okay. Oh, one hell of a day. It's like a full-blown hurricane over here. This is headache weather. Alright, stop getting levels. Be like level 30 by the time I get out of here. Why are you like 8th year junior? I want to do a trick or treat command. Is the run ether attack any good? Which one is that? Billy's cannon thing. I refuse to use Billy. You know, honestly, I don't think I ever really was impressed by it, but I can't quite answer it, because I don't remember. Like, I have played this game through many, many times, and I have tried everything, including giant choo-choo running around. But I don't remember it being enough to be like, wow, this is fantastic. If that makes sense. But you can pump up his ether stat pretty easily, and he works as an ether character. I just, again, refuse to use Billy, so... You use him. Hate him. Good. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, I remember firing out our little buddy of the cannon, which is still how it works every single time. He's not even like a bad character, it's just they tease you if you damn well know what would have been the better character to join your party. Here's Xenogears. They're like, oh yeah, no, how about we give you the whiny kid instead? But he has a cape. This went really smoothly. Oh, good time. I was just about to open the sand barrier now. When's your Xenogears run gonna be, Eldon? Just choo-choo and well done, old man. Your deal is done. Choo-choo and Rico. Hey, old man, there's one thing I want to ask you. What is it? I've heard somewhere on this planet is a gear far superior to all others. I've heard that it was called the God Gear, and was made in ancient times, but hidden away somewhere. You know anything about it? A man-made God created with the wisdom of God. Such a gear would have the power of 1,000 gears. In a wave of its arm, it could destroy whole cities. Its battle cries with thunder in the heavens. You must be speaking of the Omni Gear. You know of it? And perhaps it was what you were speaking about in that tale you told us of the Battle of the God. Goodness gracious, you too, boy? Those stories were made to inspire man's soul, but they're just legends. They don't really exist. Anyways, allow me to take a look at your gears. It'll only take a little while, so wait here, please. Hey, wait. Ah, he's gone. I don't think I'd let him check out our gears. We have 2 fighting robot monster things. We don't know him. I think Marie and Choo-Choo would be completely fine. Hey, Bart, do you think the gear in that story is buried in the ground somewhere? I really do think the whole, like, the Choo-Choo healing thing is pretty good. I'm trying to watch it heal. It might have healed for, like, 2,000? I think that's what I've heard. Could one of the gears we are using possibly be it? But Maria's final robot probably has 28,000 health, I'd say? Yeah, right. What are the chances of that happening? So obviously it would be a little better on like Emeralda's, who's only 13. The gears that are excavated lately are usually only a few hundred years old. Nowhere nearly as old as the gear in that legend. And why were they in the ground? I don't know. There are no records, except what? There must be some truth in the tales that they were buried after a great war. The bullet wounds covering most of the gear's armors would appear to confirm that. You mean that there are no records from the last several hundred years? I also have to say, I find it very funny that you have anti-OAG runs for like everything. How about before that? None from either period. The ethos controls all the records from that time period. Maybe they have some very ancient records too. All we know about history is from the little pieces that we find for ourselves. What's going on, Dino? How you doing, buddy? Anyway, Faye, what do you make of the old man? What do you mean? Why would such an old man live all alone in this abandoned cave? Oh, probably digging for ancient gears or something. Right, so you think so too? Yeah, I just said that as a joke. Take all that stuff seriously. They're only legends, you know. No, that old man is up to something. This can't be. What's wrong, old man? Is this your gear? Well, sorta. Where did you get it? Found it. I just kind of found it. I'm just borrowing it. How's life been for you, Dino? The host for the spirit of the Slayer of God. Wait a moment. What did you just say? Pretty much. Nothing. I didn't say anything. I'm still waiting on the all-archer run. No, I heard you. You said Slayer of God. That's what you said, isn't it, old man? Your gears are fixed. You have no more business here. This is a bad time for me. Be on your way. Be on our way? Listen here, old man. Why do we keep calling him old man? Isn't working on that. That might be good. I mean, at least you threw decent in there, so. I know a couple buddies who are on the struggle bus for work. I'm happy for you for that, at least. Content moderation. Oh. Are you... Wait, you're not like here to secretly ban me, are you? Because I do curse occasionally, but I don't think I'm that bad. I've definitely watched a lot of people that curse way more often than I do. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're just trying to get me to let my guard down. I know it. That's when the cursing starts. Get on the gondola. I don't remember if this allows me to pop the robots out again. Like they just suddenly are here anyway. Ava Execution Site main power generator. Currently the main power is off. Turn use. Main power is turned on, operating normally. It's one of my favorite games. I would say top 10 favorite JRPGs. It is a long game. It'll probably run you, let's say 50 hours on a first playthrough. Very wordy. Very, very talkative. You're not into that jazz. But just so much cool stuff in here. Outside this dungeon, generally it's very awesome with music too. There's like 2 dungeons in this game that, for whatever reason, don't use music. And I'm pretty against that stuff. But let this game slide because, you know, 2 isn't horrendous. I've played whole games where they just don't play any music. I mean, jumping puzzles suck ass. But I mean, who likes jumping puzzles? What are you doing, Mayfly? But it changes it up. You get to do little person combat and then robot combat. Unfortunately, near the end of the game, the way that they have it structured is just pretty much robot combat. I think there's 1 or 2 fights on the second disc that are person fights, but nothing really to write home about. Goodbye, little buddy. The robot combat's okay. Like, that's unfortunately, it's a little more simple than the actual person combat, but it's still enjoyable. You get to do combos and they will ether skills, which are just, you know, magic. And the robots, you get a couple of them as the game progresses, and they look kind of... Which, what else could you want with that? Like, this is right in the beginning of the game, so we have our basic robots. I guess it's kind of a little bit of a spoiler, but I'm not telling you anything about them. Because there's more. You know? And Choo-Choo. She's at that dangerous age. I hit that. Oh, I don't want to be fighting them outside of my robots. We're gonna call gear. You generally don't want to fight giants outside of your robot. Like, I don't know what the hell it would have done to my poor little human characters if he tried to fill them up with, you know, a couple 1,000 gallons of fuel. But they probably would have been unhappy. Or if this fight's actually difficult. We shall see. Thick-ass robot. And don't worry, not all the robots are very, you know, chunky like this. They have a lot of sleek-looking models. As I said, ours are still pretty primitive compared to what they get to be. This one gets the job done. Big old thick garbage can looking bastard. Very similar to Maria's for story reasons. Wild smile. It's the whole reason to have Bart on your team, pretty much. think I like the the evasion down more than the accuracy. Fine, baby. Actually, it kind of hurt a lot. I don't know if Wild Smile stacks. Booster's definitely the game winner in this. I don't know what they tell you about Booster either, which is kind of strange. Booster is pretty much you just use extra fuel every turn to have haste on you. Which very often you end up doubling up turns on enemies because of that. Long dungeons, obviously terrible to use it like that, but boss fights it's pretty cool. Especially because most of them tie right into a story pause. Or at least a refueling area. I actually want to Google that. Wild Smile. Stacked Xenogears. Please, as I was like, don't stack. Doesn't stack with itself. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't know how long it stays on them though. Okay, I don't have an ether robot. Thick ass. He's missing enough where I think it's still in play. And like, Fei gets attack up, which also lowers his defense, but for whatever reason, like, it doesn't work on his robot. Might not even work on his person. Or another kill. Alright, you gotta die now. Told you it was easy. Wasn't worried at all.
I'll fight all you
Huh?
bitches
What an
today.
idiot, trying to scare us with all show and no power. Hey, Faye. Anyways, looks like that's the exit. It'll be adios to this old cavern. What the? Get out of the way, Bart. Fine. I think that's one of his infinity combos. What the hell did you just do? Infinity combo is, so I mean, fake and forces. But once you get to level 3, every turn there's like a chance, depending how low your health is, I believe it is, to enter infinity mode. Hey!
Oh,
Huh?
good God.
You mean, huh? When the blazes was that? It allows you to do some crazy strong combos for cheap. You know, I think it also increases your charge rate of fuel by 10 times. No, I don't know. We shouldn't give out information if I'm sure about it, but that was incredible. You just blew that huge thing to pieces. Why didn't you use that technique a bit earlier? I don't know that technique. I have no idea how I even did it. Oh well, I guess that doesn't matter. Anyways, thanks for helping me out. So now that we've got rid of that nuisance, let's get out of here. Eh, Fei? Think? Did you drop an item? Actually, don't remember. What did you drop? Alright, let's see. Gear. Up. See. Be an extra AR. It's fine. You never get any weapons. Matter too much. Where's exit? Perfect. Wait, no. I don't want to go that way. Didn't I just go? I don't think this was supposed to be the hard part of this. Not that way, so. You win 3 in a row now? Frick. Easy. Easy. Oh, I never thought we'd end up here. Where are we? See the twin mountains way over there? That's where Bloodavik, the royal capital of Ava, and Fatima Castle are located. Apparently there's no king living here, though. Anyway, that's my old hometown. I'd like to go ahead and settle our dispute, but considering how close we are to the capital of Ava, we'd probably get caught. Hey, stop looking so glum, chum. I guess I'll have to get you back to your friends soon, or you'll die from fretting or something. Anyways, the rendezvous point with the Yggdrasil is right over there. Don't worry, you'll be meeting your friend in no time at all. Hey, I was worried about you. Doc. I don't know if they refill all my fuel and stuff. I'll check. Welcome to the Sand Cruiser Yggdrasil. We apologize for the earlier incident. I'm sure everyone has already had the courtesy to introduce themselves, but allow me to introduce the Sand Pirates' leader, Master Bartholomew. By the way, may I ask, young master, did you apologize to Master Fei? What? Yeah, I told him I was wrong, right? Telling someone you were wrong after the event isn't going to solve everything yet, okay? I'm sorry I've delayed introducing myself. My name is Sigurd, the first mate on the Sand Cruiser. Well then, please let me know if you need anything. That's the situation, so now forgive me, will ya? And Master, stay out of mischief. Don't pull my ears. Let us go and wait in our cabin until we arrive. It is well made and comfortable. What is wrong? You look down. No, well... Something happened. No, nothing. See if I can actually fill up or change gear. That is something I do not remember. Takes 2 seconds. You want to throw hands? Yeah, I didn't get anything. And we have better gear. I don't know if I should upgrade it though. Damn, I'm losing them all today. Goodbye, Eldon. Yes. Yes. Perfect. I'm not gonna upgrade his because I don't think I fight with his for a while. But okay, we're rich. Oh, again, see, the strategic leg grinding the last stream totally paid off. You guys, what can? It's silly to wander around in a desert for ever down in this game. I'm like, no, it's not. This is perfect. Not a lot of experience, a lot of money. Oh, where's my little buddy?
I'll fight all you bitches today.
There's like only 4 doors here and I always get lost. Are you my sleeping room? This is where we rest. Do you want to rest too? Yes. A little messy, so bear with it. I think that was I got last time. I never talked to the guy.
I'll fight all you bitches today.
See ya. My daughter is waiting for me at the base. It's been so long since I've seen her. We're going to spend a lot of time together. Almost at the base. We finally can rest. This room. Is this wound from the battle, he asked? No, I fell off the bed next door. So pathetic. Aw. What do you do? I'm the nurse from the Yggdrasil. Do the best I can, so come by sometime. My first impression... What? Why am I here? Well, never mind that. It's not like I'm hiding the fact that I broke the wall or anything. Oh, and by the way, you can go through this door to the gun room, or go downstairs to the engine room. Hope you're not too taken aback. Lately, there are far too many highly energetic lads around the young master. Yours truly, who is in charge of education, demanded to have this room created. Because of that, I ended up having to take a side job. I might be of service. Ring's pretty darn nice. I don't know what guardian ring does. It might affect robots? Agility doesn't, but let's see. Xenogears, what's called guardian ring? Other number listed. Oh, rather, they reduce the damage you take when you block. Boring. Hope I can be of such service again. Bye. Once again, final checks. Every second counts for the young master. When he had engine trouble along him, the young master jumped in to fix it. Sigurd tried to help the young master, and they both ended up injuring one eye. We're proud of the young master, but he sometimes rushes into things. The chief thinks it's all his own fault. Oh, how you doing, puppy? Good boy. I pet him. I pet him numerous times, don't you worry. Always. As your puppers. Can I go in this door? I'm glad to hear that. Mine's getting old. Going deaf. I mean, she's 15 now? Nothing exciting in any of these. Might just go up to the bridge. Keep spinning this thing. Give me the stairwell. No. Grow bigger, grow. This tree was planted when the young master was born. It grew along with the young master. With it, our hopes and dreams grow to fruition too. Now, the door next to me uses the elevator. Use the switch inside to go up or down. Thank you. There we go. You. We're almost at my head out. You. We're almost at the hideout. Probably stop there for a while for supplies and repairs. Oh, I don't have to do anything. Sit back and let it drive for me. Can I stick with the camera? Yeah. Oh, perfect driving skills. Really sounds like the beginning to like a Final Fantasy Tactics fight. The beauty of fast forwarding. There is no reason to watch 45 seconds of that crap. Bart, good to see you back. Welcome back, Bart. What'd you bring us? Well, I've got a new model gear and 2 people that we helped out. The gear? How boring. Don't you have anything more interesting? I thought you'd say that. Look, this is amber I found in a stalactite cavern under the desert. It's rare to find one with a bug in it. This is how Jurassic Park starts. Wow, thanks, Bart. We got some amber. What's that? Let's go! We gotta show it off to everyone. Well then, I'm gonna tune up my gear a little. Why don't you two go have some tea with Old Mason? Thanks, Old Mason. Please, walk this way. Where we going, old money? This is the residential section. Walk this way. You tell me how to walk. Go on, Ether. Morning, buddy. This is the dining hall. I'm sorry it's so gauche. Managed to get any sleep? Please take a seat. Perhaps you would like some of my famous tea, Master Fei, good doctor. Young visitors are rare indeed. The young master must be very happy. Go on, Hiseo. If things were normal, we wouldn't be living in the desert, but rather back in the royal palace. Or palace, you mean that young one is connected to the old Fatima dynasty? Pardon? Can't say dynasty anymore, it's dynasty. Okay. No, I'm just a senile old fool who talks too much. Pay no attention to what I just said. But that one-eyed youth does have a certain bearing. Well spoken, sir. Awfully good of you to notice. But yes, 8th year. It is TGB as a popping cat with the Kirby hat. I think it's very cute. M did a very nice job, as pretty much always. If I may, I would like to tell you, the young gent is the last forgotten reminder of the once proud Fatima dynasty. That is, before it was destroyed by Shaka Khan's minions. Bartholomew Fatima. Oh, the emote does not show up that way over here. Bartholomew? Edbard's 4th successor? I'm sure they announced Bartholomew died of an illness 12 years ago. Officially, yes. You can actually just hit !OAG 8th year as a command and it'll spam a bunch of it. However, in reality, we rescued the young prince from Shaka Khan's evil grasp. It works for pretty much everyone's, every viewer emote. So like OAG Anki, OAG Ildan, OAG Ghost, all those work as commands. Then why must the prince, the rightful heir, resort to piracy? Since fleeing here, we have had only one wish. That the young master would grow up to be a great man. Not to reclaim the throne? That is correct. Of course, to say we have absolutely no desire to restore his rule would be a lie. Well, yeah, we wouldn't be calling him great master, like young master the whole time. We have plans for that as well. And part of those plans would include piracy. Just drink your damn tea! Well, yes, but there is a reason for that. Mind your business, that's the reason. Both Ava and Kislev are devoted to excavating the ruins. Each country's strength is increasing daily, even if we could get the help of all of our comrades to start a revolution. The combined strength of all of us would still not be enough. We would certainly be suppressed by Shaka Khan's guards in no time at all. We needed power. We tried excavating the ruins using the Yggdrasil, but it didn't work as well as we expected. Excavating requires tremendous amounts of time, labor, and capital. The best we can do with our sand cruiser is to find small items in the sand. And the piracy? Regardless of who gains the ruins technology, one thing is certain. Kislev and Ava will simply use that power to oppress the other. I agree with the young master's idea of creating a new power to balance things out a little. Let's see. It is far more effective to plunder from the shadows than to excavate the technology oneself. Of course, pillaging is an unpardonable act. However, for Ava, for Ignis, and to continue like this, it sounds rather self-righteous. It's something which outsiders like ourselves cannot comment upon. What you had told me, I feel that the result of what you are doing will be good. Seeing your children here tells me that. I am much relieved by your words. Alright, now he's relieved. I'm gonna go get relieved.